Bernie Sanders failed to win over our core base in 2016 and in 2020, which is why I pushed back so hard against anybody that suggests that he would have beaten Donald Trump. Because this, first of all, is absolutely crazy, and like honestly, he should be embarrassed. And I think that got worse in 2020, actually, which, in full transparency, I don't think there was any way that Bernie Sanders was going to beat Bill's wife and Barack's VP with black voters. But what always got me was that he performed that poorly with black voters in 2016, and then he went home to his home state of Vermont, which is 99.9% white. And instead of reaching out to elders in the community or leaders or trying to improve his relationship to black voters between 2016 and 2020, he just shifted his strategy around and pivoted to Latino voters in 2020. He spent most of his time trying to appeal to that demographic, which Joe Biden still won the majority of Latino voters in the Democratic primary in 2020. And I'm not saying that I don't think that the core base would have turned out and voted for him. I am saying that I don't think that same level of enthusiasm would have been there, and turnout would have suffered as a result. Because yes, of course, there are people that voted for Bernie Sanders in the Democratic primary in 2016 and 2020 that went on to vote third party or vote for Trump or whatever. And that's usually people's reasoning when they say that Bernie would have won, but I feel like they fail to consider his relationship or lack thereof to the black community. How was that not like a glaring red flag to anybody else? Because I think it should have been.